Annyeongbuz, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're taking a closer look at one of 17's most gentle and fascinating members, the lead vocalist and visual of the group Joshua. Whether you're a longtime Carat or just getting into K-pop, there's so much to learn about him beyond his smooth vocals and charming visuals. So let's start with the basics. Joshua was born Joshua Hong, or in Korean, Hong Jasu, on December 30th, 1995, in Los Angeles, California. That makes him a Capricorn, which fits pretty well with his calm and steady personality. Fun fact, he's Korean American and an only child, so growing up in LA with Korean parents gave him a unique cultural mix. He speaks 5 languages, which is just incredible for anyone, let alone a K-pop idol. Personally, I think that kind of skill shows both intelligence and adaptability. How many of you speak more than 2 languages? Drop it in the comments. I want to see who's multilingual here. Joshua moved to Korea to train under Pledis Entertainment in 2013. He trained for a little over 2 years, and I think that's interesting because compared to some idols with super long trainee periods, Joshua's journey was relatively short, but clearly, it prepared him well. His mom still comes to Korea from time to time to see him, which I find really heartwarming. Family support can make a huge difference in a career as demanding as K-pop. One thing that always stands out about Joshua is his calm and gentlemanly nature. He's often called 17's gentleman because he doesn't get angry easily and always speaks softly. He even says good morning every day, which might sound small, but it shows consistency and kindness. Personally, I love this about him. It's rare to see that kind of thoughtful behavior in celebrities who live such hectic lives. But don't be fooled by his calm demeanor. He also has a playful jokester side. According to Japanese 17 magazine, he's recently started making the members laugh more, dancing with exaggerated moves and overreacting just to get a laugh. I think this contrast between his quiet image and his playful energy makes him really relatable. Which side of Joshua do you like? More the calm gentleman or the fun joker? Let me know in the comments below. Let's talk hobbies and personal interests. Joshua loves reading, sleeping, eating, singing, playing guitar, watching movies, and even riding his bike when the weather is nice. He's into anime, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, and enjoys horror, fantasy, and animated films. Personally, I find it so charming that he balances being a professional idol with genuinely fun and relaxing hobbies. It makes him feel more like someone you'd actually hang out with rather than just admire from afar. He also has a unique taste in music. He's a fan of EXO, and his favorite singers include Big, Chris Brown, Usher, and even Tupac. Between his own songs 20 and Adore You, he prefers 20, which is interesting because it gives insight into his own artistic preference. And yes, he plays guitar really well. So when he performs, there's this authenticity to his voice and instrumentation that I personally think is underrated. Food is another area where Joshua's personality shines. He loves sashimi, king crab, beef, chicken, and pasta, and his favorite ice cream flavor is kiwi. On the other hand, he doesn't handle spicy food, raw clams, or eggplants well. Honestly, these small details about idols' tastes make them feel so human. And speaking of humanizing traits, Joshua is also a Christian and used to be part of the praise team at his church in the US. That kind of background, combined with his calm nature, really explains why he comes across as gentle and thoughtful. He has a bright personality when he's with his members or close friends, but he can be shy around strangers. This duality is fascinating because you can see him adapting to different social situations, being calm and reflective at times, and cheerful and energetic at others. I actually think this makes him really approachable as a person and an idol. Another fun fact, Joshua shares the same birthday with BTS's V. They've even wished each other happy birthday for a couple of years. It's little connections like this that make the K-pop world feel smaller and more connected. And I personally love hearing about these interactions between idols. Now, here's something I find really admirable about him. Joshua's life motto is never give up and keep going till the end. Considering the challenges idols face from intense training to public scrutiny, it's inspiring to see someone maintain such perseverance and positivity. I think that's a trait we can all learn from, honestly. And here's a quirky detail you'll love. People often say he looks like a deer. Combine that with his gentle demeanor, love for rabbits, and soft voice, and it's easy to see why fans are drawn to him. But don't forget, he's also got a playful side, likes to joke around, and is considered the funny member when the mood calls for it. I think this balance of gentle and playful makes him truly stand out. Now, let's dive deeper into Joshua's relationships with his fellow 17 members. One thing that stands out is how he opens up with the people he's close to. but remains a bit reserved around strangers. This duality is so interesting because it shows he values genuine connections over superficial ones, and within the group, he's known for brightening the mood. The members often laugh at his over-the-top dance moves and dramatic reactions, which I think is hilarious, honestly. This mix of calmness and goofiness makes him relatable and fun to watch. Joshua also has a serious side when it comes to his role in the group. As lead vocalist, he takes music very seriously. He's passionate about his craft and even created a personal Spotify playlist called Beach Drive, showing his love for music that fits certain moods. I think this shows that even someone gentle and calm like Joshua can be deeply focused and committed to excellence. Music isn't just a job for him, it's truly his life. Another interesting aspect is his upbringing in the US. Since he grew up speaking Korean at home and English at school, he's fluent in both languages, but he admits he's not great at writing Korean. That cultural duality is something many fans find fascinating because it gives him a unique perspective on the world and on performing. Imagine navigating both cultures while training and debuting in Korea. It must have been challenging, but clearly, he handled it gracefully. Joshua's hobbies also give us insight into his personality. He loves reading and prefers books over movies, though he also enjoys horror, animation, and fantasy films. He's into fairy tales, and his love for anime One Piece, Naruto, Bleach shows his playful and imaginative side. On top of that, he enjoys riding his bike along the Han River when the weather is nice, then stopping to watch a movie. I personally love seeing idols have these simple, everyday hobbies that makes them feel grounded and relatable. Let's talk a bit about his ideal type. Joshua prefers someone kind, which fits perfectly with his gentle, thoughtful personality. He's also someone who wants to make his parents proud and be a dutiful son. Honestly, this part of him is so endearing because it shows that despite fame, he hasn't lost sight of family values and personal responsibility. Fashion and style are also part of Joshua's charm. He likes casual outfits and enjoys shopping when he has time and when he laughs. The edges of his mouth rise slightly, giving him the soft, approachable look. It's these subtle details that make him visually striking as a visual member, but also warm and human at the same time. Joshua is also a skilled guitarist, which adds another layer to his musical talents. Combine that with his soft voice, calm demeanor, and occasional humor, and you get a member who balances artistry, personality, and charisma in a unique way. I honestly think this combination is why fans feel such a strong connection to him. He's talented, kind, playful, and authentic all at once. Another fun fact, Joshua made a cameo in a teen season 2, showing his interest in acting as well. This shows he's exploring different creative avenues while staying true to his musical roots. Personally, I think seeing idols branch out into acting is exciting because it gives us new ways to appreciate their talents. Would you guys like to see him in a drama or a movie? Comment below, I want to hear your ideas. Finally, let's reflect on why Joshua resonates so deeply with fans. He's calm yet playful, serious yet fun, talented yet humble. He maintains his cultural roots, loves his family, and remains approachable despite global fame. His life motto, never give up and keep going till the end, is something that not only inspires fans, but also reminds us all to persevere in our own lives. So, what do you think, Carats? Which side of Joshua do you relate to the most? The calm, gentlemanly vocalist or the playful, over-the-top joker? I really want to hear your thoughts. So make sure to leave a comment, and if you enjoyed learning more about Joshua today, hit the like button and share this video with other 17 fans. That's it for today's deep dive into Joshua's life, quirks, and personality. I hope you enjoyed discovering more about 17's gentle yet playful lead vocalist. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video with more K-pop insights. Annyeong!